my phone name is Ifnanya. My last name is Onodede. I'll go back to my father's last name. Oh, my life is too bad.
What happened?
Every time I had the children, all the people run away. My cousin stayed with me.
She was pretty much ostracized. The children in the village weren't allowed to play with her, and if she did play with another child, that mother would call her mother and say, "Please, don't let them play together." I think it was pretty lonely. People would run away from her when she had her seizures. All I know is that Sister Celine, the nurse, her aunt, told me that all the children who have epilepsy in Nigeria die. At Yale, they have this wonderful, it's not a clinic, it's, they represent people who are applying for asylum, and the students do this as their coursework, and then they have the professor watch over them and sort of guide them through it. And they interviewed Margaret, so we went down to Yale with the students, I would say weekly, for quite a few months. These two students interviewed her, and they felt that she had a case. So they presented the case. They presented the case, and I was there. And she was granted asylum. Margaret needed a day program, so the state social worker said really she needs to choose what kind of day program she wants. We're not just going to say, here's a slot here. Then we went up to Favarh, and she saw their office building and their work programs, and she chose to work there.
What has Favarh done for you?
She did for me if I take the people to different places to work.
What's your favorite place to work?
My favorite place for work was to do the room bundle and office work.
She possesses many strengths. She's very smart. She's quick on her feet to learn new things, and she's confident and capable to try new things. And for example, we'll go to a site that we haven't been to before that has multiple steps, and she can do any single one of the steps and switch from one job to the other. She's very good at assessing what needs to be done instead of what she wants to do and just jumping in to keep up with the task.
Some of the strengths I've noticed in Margaret is that she has what I call a can-do attitude. There's no project that is too big for her or even too small. As soon as she would finish with one file, she was looking for more work to do. In the beginning, she was a bit shy, but what I liked is how quickly she gained confidence in her work. And as she became more experienced, she volunteered herself to help new people that were training in the job.
Patience, willingness to learn, dedication, awareness of her surroundings, and she's very caring. She has thrived at wood bundling. I think that there's just a natural thing about her that loves to be outside and in that organic kind of environment. So she comes here and she has like morning social time with her peers, and She goes to work from about 10 to 2, and then she goes home.
What would have happened if you would have stayed in Nigeria?
Maybe I don't have enough medicine for Nigeria for treatable epilepsy. Maybe I would die.
Okay, list 5 things that make you happy.
Number 1, I've talked to my mom on the phone. Number 2, Steve just joking. We made the people laugh. Number 3, paying my friend, calling on my friend. Number 4, paying the goat, the baby goat. Do the exercise. Yeah.
If nobody told you what you had to do,
Mm-hmm.
what would you want to do?
Find my own place, live.
Is there like somewhere specific you want to live?
If I find a house from Goshen, from Torrington, I live.
Here in Connecticut?
Yeah,
So you like it here?
yeah.
I think if she has people that she cares about within telephone distance, like we get her a phone card for her to call her mom, and I think she would be fine.
Knowing where she has come from in her life and her time in Nigeria, from then to now, her ability to communicate her story. She came to us extremely shy, did not want to be called by her real name, her Nigerian-born name, so she goes by Margaret, but she's slowly and surely coming out of her shell and showing you just in her daily actions what kind of person that she is.
How would Margaret do at the Favarh Apartments?
I think her life would be better. But I think she's ready. I do. And I think it would be good for her.